It's Thursday. It's 8 o'clock. And it's big
detective Christmas show.
Big detecting show. Christmas prize draw special.
Yes.
Hello, Dot. Merry Christmas. How are you?
Bonnet. I got me winter bonnet on.
I like your Merry Christmas. I thought they were pigtails.
No, people laugh when I walk the dog in this, but it keeps me warm, and at night they can hear me coming.
Sod the people.
So, yes. How are you, dear?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, very, very well, thank you. Yeah, finished work now, and so have you, haven't you? And hopefully,
I went back to work. That was even better.
Yeah, you're on form now and back at work, aren't you?
I went back to work to be able to finish work.
Okay. Do you reckon you'll go detecting? Are you feeling well enough?
I would like to think so. There are plans afoot, and obviously, if it don't work, I can come home. So
Yeah, that's true. Fingers crossed you can get out. I'm looking forward to it because we have all the celebrations and then we got a little gap to get out, haven't we? But it's still very muddy. Still very muddy. But went out
I'm
last
very
weekend.
windy. I'm sure we'd blow away. I nearly blew away this. I tell you what, the amount of trees down going to work this morning.
I'm waiting for the fence to go. Oh, dreading it. It's very windy here. But no, we got some prizes to give away tonight, haven't we?
One or
Got metal
two.
detectors. We got McGrafter there. The McGrafter.
Books,
Is
pinpointers,
not the badge. I
badges.
don't quite know how that got in there. Yeah, books, pinpointers, and the Rutus Versa. And a Garrett Ace 400i. So definitely worth entering. All free and all kindly donated these things from.
Yes,
people.
and I'm going to give a rundown now of the people who have donated them, just to say thank you. Regdens, TC Detects, Adrian, Greenlight Publishing, Composite Cleaning Pencil, McGrafter, Arkham DMAG, Staffordshire Searcher, 13:5 ratio. I don't know how to say. How do you say that? 13.5 with a dot above the dot. Leathers. Who else?
What's the fan? Stefan, isn't it?
Stefan.
Yeah, he's supplied leathers, not leather trousers. And we got some random prizes as well.
Hey, not just leathers, but look at that. Oh, I can't show you it. It's green.
Oh,
it's beautiful. Yes. It's well made, and it's the sexiest sheath you will ever have.
Who have we got in the chat? Oh dear, we've got lots of people watching tonight. I don't know why.
Go on, start at the top. Give him a shout out, Adrian.
Gary Harkin, Jim. Hi, Jim. Hope you're well, mate.
Jim.
Andrew T. Jim Panting or Painting, as you call him.
Oh, you mean Harry Seacombe?
Yes.
That looks like Harry Seacombe on his picture.
Tony Kaywood, TC Detects, who kindly donated this with Rutus, the Versa, which is a very good machine. We'll get onto that. Graham Dempsey, hi Graham, thank you. Another one who donated prizes. Lots of that stuff tonight. Hunter for Paul, Stephen Brame, John Clayton, hi John. Donna, hi Donna Martin, who will be coming on the show soon, we think, dear, don't we? Ian Golby, hi Ian, thank you for the Christmas wishes. Andrew Webster, Tom Trussell, the Fishy Detectorist, Sean Hood, Metal Detecting, Nick West, who was on last week. And if you haven't watched that show, watch it because it was fantastic. Yeah, it was what Nick gets up to. And as well as the drink. Have you got a bottle there, Dave?
I've still got my little bottle.
Rob Random, never heard of him. Adrian Tyrrell, Charlie Deemer, Andrew Lack, Stephen Law, Rob Random again, Alan Bell, Derek Gibbons, Steve Spence. We've got lots of people in the chat. And I'll tell you who I did see, Angela Chambers, hello, Paul Tongue, Philip Wills, Gary Rayner, hi Gary, one of my detecting friends, Dave, from school. We suddenly have gelled up after 30 years.
I'd like to listen to all them stories. Adrian at school, that'd be quite fun.
I was all right at school, I think. Just didn't do much. Carl Ellis, hi Carl, hope you're well. Nick Berry, oh lovely little Nick. John Owen, Michael Jarvis. We could go on all night. There's a lot of people here. I tell you what I did see. Gareth Howard. I hope you're well, Gareth. And maybe in the new year, I was going to ask you if you have a shed. Because since the issues with your...
any form of outbuilding, you said, Adrian.
Yeah, outbuilding. Yeah, preferably brick. But if you've got a shed, Gareth, that'd be really good. Because we've got some plans for next year. And Vinny Styles, hi.
I'll tell you who does have a shed. Richard Lincoln has lots of sheds.
Yes, he does, Sheddy. Disabled Digger, hiya, and Andrew Webster, Andrew Lax, Fee Cooley. Oh, just helping a friend identify some coins collected over generations. Oh my goodness. Now, I do love that. I know it sounds awful, but when someone passes away and you get that tin of coins, intervention. Gareth does have a shed.
Did you read the one above it?
Intervention shed. Oh gosh.
Legend.
Gary Rayner, I have plenty of stories of Adrian. He's still the same character from 30 years ago. I can't remember school that much. I know I didn't really. I think you were cleverer than me.
13.5 leathers. Thanks, Stefan, for letting me know.
13.5 leathers. Anyway, we've got lots of prizes tonight. Is there some announcements you've got, David?
I've got one or two. New calendar has been sent to us. I'm going to go Dave screen for a moment, Adrian. So puff the magic dragon away. How'd you do it? There it is. Check this that come today. Metal Detecting UK, the calendar. I hate green screen. The calendar. 2024. I can see it.
Yeah. Hold it sideways. That's it.
Oh. If we go here and don't move. There you
That's
go.
it.
It's full of marvelous images. I promise. Yeah, there you are. Promise. Oh. There you go.
Metal.
Of metal detecting related stuff. And this has been sent to me by that wonderful chap, Simon Webber, from Stop Wishing, Go Digging Facebook group. And I'm sure if you go on there, because I have asked him, but he hasn't responded, that's where you'll be able to purchase them from. And he's very, very nicely put a little, you nearly saw it then.
Oh,
Big Detecting Show logo on the top, along with esteemed other things as Coin Pod, Composite Cleaning Pencil, Metal Detecting UK, Monarch Designs, the RCM Rally. What's that one? It's very small. I can't see that one. Something else that's small and I can't see. And Treasure Hunting Magazine. So if you want a metal detecting calendar, which you can see better firsthand, pop along there and I'm sure Si will be able to help you out.
Do you know what'd be good? That's really good, that. I'm surprised.
It beats our naked detecting calendar, doesn't it?
Yes. Is Adrian's hat one of the prizes? Want it? Do you know what it could be? I think I said last year.
Gareth Howard has a question.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Gareth, we might have a prize for you because of using your loft for the show this year. Yes, we will give you a prize. So
I like what you did there. I like what you did.
What?
Well, we just spoke about before the show. Well, you've obviously thought ahead.
Oh, yes. I've got your address, Gareth, because you won on the show earlier this year or last year. I will make a note on the fax machine and we will send you a prize. I will actually move it out of the way, or them. One's metal, they're both metal detecting things actually. Might put some, actually I've got another thing as well. I'll put that in there as well. So I won't show you what they are because it's a surprise, but you won't get it till after Christmas. So sorry. Talking about the calendar.
As with most of the prizes, because obviously the Christmas post is going to be crap, I promise anything that's at my house, I will have sent out before the 8th of January. I promise.
Yes. Well, there's a bit of an issue last year on Dave's deliveries. He had a bit of trouble getting to the post office, but people should get them the latest second week of January. But, if you're getting a 700 quid metal detector, or, which we haven't mentioned tonight, Dave, there's another free gift that's being kindly donated tonight, and that's 2 people weekend tickets for Rodney Cook next
Rodney
year,
Cook, of
including
course.
camping. So we've got that as well. So that's worth 100 should know. It's a lot of money. And they sell out so quick, the tickets for Rodney Cook. So we're kindly Gary Cook donated 2 of those this year, this tonight for the show. So we'll be giving those away.
Hunter Paul says, update on the question he asked last week regarding the MI6 pinpoints and the DS2 issues. Regden updated the MI6 firmware and what a difference. Free of charge too. From Paul Barkley. Thanks, Paul.
And thanks for that, Paul. And well done, Regden. I don't know if it's because I got a later one or if it's the earlier ones. A bit like the AcuPoint. Where's that gone? The AcuPoint, the early ones, the beta ones are a bit blippy. Yeah, but they got a new one now. So my MI6 has been absolutely fine. So Adrian Tyrrell always fancied going to RCM. Get in the queue for, I think, February. The tickets might be going out, so keep an eye on the website. Rodney Cook Memorial.
Just found me big ruler.
How many inches?
12. It's a big 12 inches.
Oh, nice metal one. Is it what make?
I only have metal ones, Adrian.
What make is it? What make is it?
It's a. I haven't actually got the make on it, you know.
Oh, got on the name. Right.
Should we have our first prize?
Yeah. What is it?
I don't know. So, I have 3 envelopes here, special envelopes for later, and I have about 15 or so, maybe a few more envelopes here, which are all bundled up. I have no idea what's in them. I haven't even numbered them this year. So what I'm going to do, when we make the first draw, the prize comes up, the person's name comes up, and I will put it on the top of the pile. Or feed me hand in it, pull one out, write my name on it. I've no idea what's on it. There's nothing regarding anything, any items that's on there in any way, shape, or form. You will be announced at the end of the show when we will be having an Adrian's Wall later. And for Adrian's Wall, we will have Adrian's prize, won't we, Adrian?
Yes.
It's here in an envelope. Oh, okay. Profine. So you'll get the pinpointer, and the winner of that will be the first person from either Facebook or YouTube that appears in my feed. It's the very first person I see with the correct answer. I don't know what it is, and I've asked Adrian to. In fact, Adrian, I think you should actually let me know what it is tonight, so I can see the first one coming in. So I've asked him for it to be something which is. It can't be a strap end. It has to be a something which is easily identifiable as definitive to get the definitive answer.
I've just sent it to you, dear.
Thanks. The final two prizes of the metal detectors, which are a Garrett Ace 400i, courtesy of Regden's, and the Rutus Versa, courtesy of TC Detects. They will be drawn, and the person has to be in the chat room. We want these 2 prizes specially to be for people who watch the show. So if you're in the chat, we're going to ask you to obviously pull the name out. If you're in the chat, say hello, tell us you're there, and you will win that with both. And what I'll do, I will number them 1 and 2, the only ones with numbers on, and I will ask Adrian what number, and Adrian can determine the number, and the prize will be determined randomly. How's all that sounding, Mr. Gaylor?
48.
48 what? Stone?
Oh,
No,
sorry, I thought you asked for a number. Yeah, that will make sense.
And so them 3 with the 1 and the 2 and Adrian's Wall prizes are there. The others are all in front of me. Adrian, bring up the Wheel of Fortune.
Uh,
That's the wheel with, sorry, the coil of names. Here we go.
right.
So Adrian can't see this. All he could do is spin it. So the winner of the first prize tonight, which you'll find out at the end of the show, will be person who is known as
Oh,
Simon Webber. Look at that.
That's
Simon
nice.
Webber. So here we go. Lots of envelopes. I'm not looking. No. Let's remove that. Oh, we removed it quick. Lots of envelopes. You can see. No malarkey. Taking one out the middle. Only one there. And I will write Mr. Webber's name on it.
So what could that prize be? We don't know
That
yet.
could be something from the composite cleaning pencil, a book of some variety. It could be a bundle. It could be leather goods. It could be a McGrafter spade.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
How you enter, everybody. This was done and it was put on several times on the Big Detecting Show Facebook group. It was done via the website, so Adrian was able to get all the names in before the show. So anybody who hasn't joined now, sadly, won't be able to join.
No.
Apart from Gareth Howard, because he lets us use his mum's loft.
And potentially his shed.
Yeah.
Later next year.
So tell me, friend, what has been your find of the year? In fact, people in the building, what has been your favourite find of the year? And we'll call a few out, Adrian.
Probably a Gold State. Well, yeah. So I did find a Gold State.
No guest tonight, Stephen Law, simply because we wouldn't have had time to.
I don't know. Do you know what? I haven't actually thought about what I found this year. I'll tell you what. That's a good. I did find the lead chicken's foot. No, I quite.
I like that. I was just laughing at Rob Random, just some comments from me had. Geraint Cooper's find of the year was a medieval seal matrix. Rob Random's was part of a Roman chariot nail. I thought it was actually his holy artifacts, to be honest. But hey, Andy Lax was a horse pendant. Pomsey was a quarter gold stater. Donna Martin was a silver denarius of Caesar. Stephen Laws was asparagus. And Stephen Brames was his silver medal that he found on Thanksgiving.
Remembrance. That was really nice.
It was.
He contacted the family whose person. Do you know what I've got?
Tony Kaywood, he's had some cracking buttons. Adrian Tyrrell was a Henry I Pax Penny, circa 1100. Graham Stokes was a gold mourning brooch. The Fishy Detectorist was his first hammered and Roman. Derek Sherman, Elizabeth Shilling. Tony's Kaywood and his wasp nest. Trevor Singleton, a Roman anvil. That sounds divine. Love to see that. Emma Kingman, her first gold at an early 19th century ring. Nick West was a German K98 rifle with bayonet. Ali Moffat, I hope I've pronounced that right. Ollie Moffat or Ali Moffat, an arrowhead. Are You Digging It? Metal detecting, an 1843 gold sovereign. And Gary, there's loads. Bronze Age axe heads. Papal Buller from Gary Rayner. Thomas the Tank Engine on the Beach from Dave Seymour. A Celtic Ansate brooch. Henry VIII groat. I'm just picking my pen up. But I was still on the screen, look. I was still there. Looking. TC, what was your best button?
I'm trying
my
to think.
best button was, that's my best find, is my button.
My best find and most interesting find, probably the lead chicken's foot I found, which the Flow had, and it's on the PAS database. No one quite knows. I think it's either a foot of a Roman goblet or something, or could be linked to witchcraft because chicken's feet. That was an interesting find. Gold stater.
Oh yeah, there was was me plane this year. Yeah, me plane was this year. Me penny airplane. Thanks, Steve, for reminding me.
Your button was a nice find. The man with the phallic and the woman chasing him on the horse. Yeah, it was very, very good. Machine gun caught.
Here's the boy. While the boy comes in, Adrian, spin the wheel again and he can choose the envelope.
Oh, shit.
Spin.
Say Merry Christmas, boy.
Merry Christmas.
No one can see you,
Hello,
can
mate.
they?
All right.
Merry Christmas.
Adrian said, "Are you all right?"
Hello.
Hello. Bring the wheel up.
Share screen. Wheel.
No fee. I still haven't had an idea on that button. We've all had good ideas, to be fair, but nothing definitive.
Here we go.
Nice Mason. So the next winner is Tony Gordon. Well done, Tony Gordon. You've won tonight's second prize, which we don't know what it is till later.
Nobody
Mason,
knows.
Pick one, anyone. Don't open it. Just give me one. It's not that hard a decision. Thank you.
Not that one. Oh no.
No, Agent said not that one.
No. You better take that one because.
Right. Thank you, boy. Bye, everybody. Bye, Mason.
Well
Tony
done, Tony.
Gordon.
I quite like this. It's quite exciting because it could be anything. It could be that, which is a fantastic book, which kindly given by Greenlight Publishing. It could be everyone's favourite Finds Identified 2, Garrett Penn, or it could be this, which is another book, Buckles and Brooches, which was new out this year from Greenlight, and this has got maps of where people find stuff from.
It could be Book Wars Book of the Year, The Accidental Detectorist.
Is it signed?
No.
Maybe you could have a word with Nigel. I could have a word with him. He's not in the chat. He's probably doing something else. We've also got kindly.
Jim Painting said, "What a compliment from Dave to be called Harry Seacombe. I'm half Welsh, so great stuff."
Is he dead, Harry Seacombe?
It's your picture, Jim. It's very small on the side of the screen, and all I can see is Harry Seacombe.
Oh dear. Yes.
James Roberts. James Roberts has messaged me. Thank you, James. I'm just checking it.
Oh, not another prize.
Oh. James has just given me 2 prizes.
Wow.
So the Ministry Detect, I only asked him, would he be able to offer a free dig or I'd pay for it? And he's come back and he's put a free weekend pass for a family of 4 and the 2 free day digs to Ministry of Detect events. So thank you ever so much, James.
Cheers, James. Good bloke.
I'm going to have to write another one out now.
Oh, so thanks, Philip Wills. Harry died 11th of April 2001. Oh, blimey, that's a long time ago. Don't seem 5 minutes. Songs of Praise was on with Harry Seacombe. Or the what was the one with Spike Milligan and all that he did?
Goons.
Yeah, the Goons. But no, thank you, James. That's very nice putting that in there.
So there's 2 new prizes gone into the pot. We're going to be going forever here.
I'll tell you what.
Sean Hood, hopefully, yes, Book Wars will be back next year because I'm sure we'll have lots of new books by then.
I still think mine should have won. My geeky tech book. I've got it here. You know, the metal detector one. Oh.
I'll tell you what, Adrian, right? Just for you, next week, we'll get a guest on and you can talk geek with them. All right.
Is that? Oh, I haven't messaged him back.
It's
He
okay. I've dealt with it.
He sent me a really long message. A very
And
interesting.
I've also spoke to him. So next
Sorry,
week we've got Tom Dempster, Otis Arms, coming back onto the show. He's been renovating a house and making all sorts of extraordinary finds when he wasn't looking for them, to the point that there's actually an archaeological field unit now due on site. The archaeologist has been out. He'll tell you all about that next week, and I'm going to let him geek off with Adrian about the Quest Q80.
which I haven't got. Got a Versa, which I think Tony Kaywood's going to come on the show and talk to us about more.
If you wrap tinsel all the way down your shaft, will it mess with the... So you're all right to dress me shaft with tinsel?
Yeah.
It'll
I think
come out all the same, just the same.
I put a poppy on my detector when detecting around Remembrance, but I don't think I've ever put tinsel around my shaft. I'm a bit worried it'd get caught up. No.
What about some bells on the end?
Crotal bells. James found a crotal bell on... When did we go out? Saturday? Found a crotal bell on Saturday.
There's somebody in the chat that I would like to offer a massive thank you to. Tim Levine. He gets up exceptionally early when everybody's still in bed every day, and he does the On This Day in UK History on the on the Archaeology and Metal Detecting magazine Facebook page and the Facebook group. So thank you, Tim. Very much appreciate that. And we've had a few balls up occasionally where it hasn't worked, but we've got there again, and he's done it. I don't think he's missed a day for a very long time, so appreciate that very much. Lee Hull, please notice, Lee, that the show is back on Spotify as a podcast. So you've got lots and lots to catch up on there. And if you are listening on the podcast, the show is obviously recorded. So anybody who has one will be contacted by Adrian. Sadly, again, somebody else has asked, no more people can participate in tonight's draw. It was all done beforehand via the Big Detecting Show website.
Yeah. And we had a lot. I think we've had more enter this year than we've had in previous years, and we've got a lot more prizes. So it's getting bigger and bigger, isn't it, Dave?
Yes, and one thing we do have to do as it gets bigger, Adrian, is evolve and come up with new things and new fillers and new guests, don't we? And it's not always easy to get a guest, but if you do want to come on the show, just tap me up and we will sort it out.
We have got some nice people lined up, though, haven't we? So, and interesting. It gets more and more interesting. The longer the show goes on, we have some more interesting guests. Unlike me and Dave just rambling on like we are now. Stephen Brain, Quest for Britannia. Tony Kaywood has done 2 good videos on the V80. Actually, we haven't had any clips of Tony, have we, recently?
No, he hasn't done anything Tony-esque, has he?
No, maybe he's cut down on the drinking. I don't know, but he's still getting to grips with the V80. Yeah, he's probably using it as like a
Christmas. Adrian,
yes,
spin the coil.
Computer says it's not hard, is it, Adrian? Really? Come on. Right, this is for
another prize.
Austin Allegro Vanden Pla. Not.
And the winner is Donna Martin.
We're blinking at 2 regular viewers tonight. Oh, that's really cool. That's nice. That's nice. That's
right.
Very nice.
So
well done, Donna. Well done, Donna.
One of them.
What could it be? What could it be?
I'll write it down. Donna Martin. We may actually end up running over a little bit tonight as well, which is unlike us, because we always finish promptly at 9:30. So, in fact, Adrian, let's do another one.
Yeah.
Now you've deleted it.
No, I haven't. I just I was just thinking about the first one we did, but I'll talk about that in a minute because that was quite funny. Right, this is another prize. Good luck, Dave Sadler.
Mick Gardner.
Gardner. Well done, Mick. Your prize. will
Leave
be
it there,
coming-
Age. Don't delete it off the thing. I can just add it back on the screen whenever you need to. No, I'm
Well,
saying.
just do that.
No, you've deleted it now. Now you have to add it to the screen again.
Why
You
have
had
I
it in
got-
you had it in the background, but all I needed to do is take it off screen. I can bring it back on screen again.
Oh, can you?
Who won anyway? Michael Gardner, was it? Mick Gardner.
Mick Gardner.
God.
So you can. How do you do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Look,
you can.
all I do is go add to stage, remove from stage,
Oh,
add to stage, remove from stage.
oh, that's good.
Isn't it? Should we
We've
do
only
another
been
one?
doing this for-
Now you know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do another one. Ready?
Yeah.
Good luck.
And Michael's Gardner's in the chat as well. Well done, Michael.
Top man. You haven't won an Austin
Shuffling
Allegro
the-
Random
shuffling the
Class,
cards.
but you wish you could. Nice cars, lovely interior.
This is for the kickstart
Oh,
of
my
a
Lord, another
Keith
regular.
Ellis. Keith
Flipping heck.
Ellis.
Fantastic.
Move that for a bit.
That's good. That's good, isn't it?
Keith Ellis.
Well done, Keith. Congratulations. Got an itchy back tonight. Don't know. I've got an itchy back.
Itchy back mean I ain't got nothing.
No.
It's been a big year as well when it comes to obviously the big detecting show first awards this year. We had some absolutely fantabulous winners, didn't we? Some were shit, but we had some fantastic winners.
No, it was something that you came up. Well, I think you mentioned it, and I said, "Oh, Dave, it'd be too complicated," and then we did it, and it was a quick thing. Well, I was on holiday when you announced it, wasn't I?
Yeah.
I was
By the time you got home, I'd done everything.
Yeah, you'd done everything because I was out at sea, so I didn't have a very good signal, and I was like getting random things. Why don't we do this? Why don't we do that? But yeah, thanks to Pete Terrell and Detectable and Rodney Cook for letting us present the awards.
Yeah.
And I think the people who won them were very appreciative. So let's roll on to 2024. I think we're going to do it a different way.
We will.
As opposed to social media, because some people were saying certain things and stuff, so promoting things. But it will be through
some
the
people
website.
were getting the mates to sign up and vote for them, which wasn't fair
Well,
because that wasn't in
no.
the best interest of what. So we have some ideas of how to do it fairly, haven't we?
Yeah, so basically we'll have it through the website.
But
and
it
if
will
you
be
do,
again you who vote, and it's you who decides. So
Yeah.
you nominate and you vote for whoever.
and we might have some different categories, but it'll be through the website, and I won't tell you how, but if someone sits there putting 100 votes through, it will dedupe those. Like a few people, tonight's prize draw, some person, I won't mention their name, entered over 20 times. And we clearly state that if you enter more than once, there's a few people who type their first name and then they hit enter and it submits it, you can tell. But there's some people who've entered multiple times. Well, the rules say, Dave, don't they? You get removed. So if if you are in the chat and you enter 30 times, there's a couple. You're not going to win anything tonight because we take you out. Not physically.
Not for a drink. or
Dave
anything.
could. No,
Probably.
but it could be a meal. It depends what you like. But yeah, Claire Webster. Hi, I'm back. Oh my God, I look like Thunberg. Do I?
You do actually. Oh my
What?
Lord. You have to start
Greta.
ranting about oil and wood and coal and stuff
When-
now.
When is someone going to launch a bamboo detector, fully wood? How nice would it be to get home from detecting, wash it down, and then treat it with like oil linseed oil or something and buff it up and polish it.
Oil linseed.
I love the smell of linseed oil. Right, it's 41 minutes, Dave, past the
Let's
8.
do some more then, man.
Yeah, let's rock and roll.
We're
Right.
not here for us. We're here for
3,
2, 1.
let's go.
Next
Vinny
winner is
Styles.
Vinny Styles. I will write that on the envelope. And then Adrian, if you could bust a groove again.
Here we go. This is for the
Shuffle the pack.
speedboat.
The top one will be Andy Hales. I'll shuffle the pack as you shuffle the coil. Ooh.
Am I doing it again?
Yes, please.
I'm getting through the beer tonight. I think it's because I haven't got work tomorrow. You say
Daniel
that one. You cheeky.
Niteckel.
Niteki. Daniel
Daniel
Niteki.
Niteki. And don't forget, when Adrian checks any of the addresses are outside of the UK, we won't be able to do that. And we will carry that prize forward to a future show, Adrian.
Yes, I was wondering that because we could do it to the future show, or we could do it to the next person who entered after that person. Or is that not fair? No, that's not fair. We'll
do
it
it to a future show because obviously then we've got stuff to carry over to a future show.
Yeah. Well done, Daniel. Right.
And what's best? It's free. Free.
You know, whether you win, they're all good prizes tonight, aren't they? You know,
I don't know. The Archaeology and Metal Detective magazine one's probably tut. I've started using tut as a word quite often because of you as well.
Well, I've always used the word tut.
Yeah, but I only say it because of you.
I don't actually know what tut means. Well, it's a load of rubbish, but I don't know where it comes from. Toot, because it could be toot, as in toot toot.
It's not cockney rhymes.
Train. No,
tut
it could
for
be.
Soot is black.
Steve,
black is rubbish.
What's Mr. Wills will know?
Vinny Styles is in the chat.
Oh, top man! Oh, well done, Vinny. We don't know what you've won yet, but it will come up soon. I think Christopher Goulding. There are some twice. If it's twice, I understand it. It might
if
be
it's
an
twice,
accident.
Adrian's
You'll
nice.
stay in. Yeah.
If it's more, then you're a bore.
If you do 4, there's no.
You're
more.
out the door.
Yeah. Tut is a southern thing. I've never heard anyone up north say it, Gareth. Yeah, you're right. Philip Wills should know why we say tut.
Michael Gardner, no, you can only win one prize because when Adrian sets the wheel to the next person, the name is discounted from the disc sort of thing. But
yes,
obviously you've won. In fact, I'm going to have a look what Michael Gardner's won just because I can. Where is it? I'm not going to tell anyone. I'm just going to have a look. There it is.
Oh, that will need to go in the fridge.
Oh, you'll like that, Michael.
That will need to go in the fridge as soon as you get it.
But you can't put it where you think you can put it. It's not that type of cream. Oh,
Stephen Law, going to say a drunken entry and a sober entry when you can't remember you did it the first time. I'd love to know what that's like. Funny, Stephen, you've just reminded me of the first show we did with the Christmas prize draw where I drank far too much. I think Dave, I can't remember what happened, but I think been drinking, Dave, or you were tired? No, you were tired or something. You've been working like 10 night shifts, like 14-hour night shifts. And I drank far too much, and we completely messed up all the prizes, didn't we? I emailed everyone who came, who won the top prize, telling them they won the last prize, and the ones who won the I got it all around the wrong way.
This
and
year, we're doing it by spreadsheet.
Yes, we do. We have it digitally. I faxed it over to you, Dave, didn't you?
Yeah.
Didn't I? You scanned
Are
it.
you going to put it in
typed
that? What's that thing that we done the magazine by at summer?
Oh, sorry.
What was that called? What was the? Was it Google? Not Google Documents, was it? We done the magazine over.
Google.
Where I uploaded everything, and we were able
Docs,
to edit it.
Yeah.
So
And Dropbox.
Adrian will upload a spreadsheet with the prizes on it, and I'll edit it and put the winners' names in, and then Adrian can cross-reference with the addresses and such like, and let you know that you're a winner.
Andy
we're
Barton,
sober.
up north, we say tat for rubbish.
We do say
tat, tit and tat, or tat.
Tit for tat when you're having an argument about nothing.
And Philip Wills, tut just comes. Yeah, I'm saying tut, T-O-O-T.
Adrian,
with soot or
Adrian.
foot.
Adrian, spin the wheel.
Oh, sorry, just.
Is that your 8th can?
No. I'll tell you what though. Oh, I'll tell you about that in a minute. Right.
Hold on a minute. We've got
sorry.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3. I think 3. Is that 1 there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 standard prizes left before we go to the Adrian's Wall prize and the 2 detectors.
We better
Spin
speed
that
up.
coil. It's Jeffrey Cox.
Well done, Jeffrey. You've won. We don't know. I was just thinking.
I made myself Trump laughing at that as well. I've just wrote Jeffrey Cox as it was in my head when I said it, and it wasn't spelt like that.
No. I know the surname like that.
And next, sorry.
I just got to say, do you remember when we were playing this with Gary Cook and we told him to touch the screen on his phone and he thought he was controlling it? He probably still does to this day, but I was just clicking the mouse. Right, the next one, shall we?
Yes, please.
Here we go.
Next winner, and the next envelope is ding, ding, ding. Sebastian. Oh, do you know, I hate it when this happens.
Pieniak.
Sebastian Pieniak.
Yeah.
And hold on, how many have we got left? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more, and then we've got 2 more sets of 3s.
Okay, dear. Right. Here we go. It does have sound, but I turned it off. Oh, Mick Gardner.
Oh, I think you have to do that again, Adrian.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
He snuck in.
Oh,
Sorry, Mick, he can only win once. Andrew Stott.
Reeves and Mortimer had Mr. Stott.
I've heard of a Stott cake.
Stotty cake. No, Stott.
Cake.
On Reeves and Mortimer. Oh, Stott. That rings a bell. Anyway, yes, we have. What do we have? My wall, don't we?
You want to do your wall?
Yeah, should we get it out of the way?
Let's do the wall. Hold on a minute. If we're doing the wall, we need.
Oh.
It's Adrian's wall.
Now, those who are new to the show, not watched before, we pick an artifact from the Portable Antiquities Scheme website, and we have numbers.
We don't. I haven't got the brain power to do that, Adrian.
No. Well, actually, it was one of the guests who said to come up with it. So basically, there's a screen and it's loads of numbers on it. And in the chat, you pick a number. I take a number away, and the first person to guess what it actually is, wins. But normally it's nothing, just me and Dave laughing and fooling about. But tonight we're going to give away a lucky prize draw. Oh, I've lost the sheet. Where's that gone? Hopefully you'll have it, but a brand new MindLab Pro Find that works. You can find if you don't open your mouth, see where your fillings are. That's quite good, actually. I've got something at the top.
Right.
Anyway,
there's a lot of people watching tonight, Adrian. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let the comments roll. So if I don't pull your number out, it's because I'm letting everything cascade up the screen. Just so I can see the answer. Adrian's actually told me the answer tonight, so I can't join in.
Right. I will share the screen if I know how to. Why is that not?
It's because you're on a new computer desk.
The computer says no. Oh, I know why, because I didn't have it there. So left click.
Don't you love how professional and streamlined this show is?
Right. So I will now go.
Should have put some tinsel on the Santa's hat as well there.
I've put the words Christmas special in.
Yeah, I know.
Right, so we reveal the Adrian's wall, and we have numbers. So, David, dear, if you'd like to pick one from the chat.
Okay, I'm just going to see what I can see on the screen because I'm watching the rest of it. Number 13. Number 14. Number 18.
It's not the drive shaft.
It's not a bear trap or a cruciform brooch.
No.
Number 19.
All those that remember.
It's not a purse bar or a barrel tap or a dolphin fibula brooch or a fibula or a medieval padlock or a barrel tap or a purse bar or a buckle or a cider press. Number 11.
Do you know what? I'm pleased because it's not the first one.
It's not a printing press. It's not a sword hanger. It's not a toy cannon. Number 23. It's not a bayonet. It's not a nutcracker. It's not a wine press or a water wheel or genital clamps or Roman. Guess who said genital clamps?
Rob Random. Tony Kaywood.
No.
Gary
Gareth Howard, would you believe? Lowering the tone. It's not like him.
Oh no.
I think things that have gone on up in his attic of 24.
It's not off a grifter either.
It's not a Win One for grinding smoke. It's not a mirror handle. It's not a food mixer. Now I want the exact words, please. Eel spear, buckle, linchpin, cider press, thumb clamp. Keep going. Pipe tamper. There it is. It's a pipe tamper. It's a pipe tamper, and it was Philip Wills was the first one, and I wanted the exact words, and it was definitely Philip Wills. So well done to Philip Wills with a pipe tamper.
Well
so
done,
you have
Philip.
won. What's it say about the pipe tamper, Adrian?
A complete copper alloy pipe tamper with integral pipe cleaning dating to the post-medieval period. The tamper is a composite piece comprising of a bulbous, multicoloured stem with a flat base, the tamper. And I won't go on. But do you know why I like that? Because that is properly overly engineered as a pipe tamper. That is someone who had a bit of skill, and I was quite chuffed to see that. So well done, Philip, top man. Philip, if you could please go to the Big Detecting Show website.com and go to contact us, put your name, email address, and your actual address.
And
I'll get
bank
that
account
posted out to you.
details,
Yep.
PIN number.
You did win a while back, but under GDPR, we wipe all our customer or people's
Adrian,
information.
Fraser
sorry.
Robertson says, well done. What's a pipe tamper? I will let you explain.
It's when you take up pipe smoking first. Basically, when you push the tobacco in your pipe, you just tamper it down, and as it burns down, you can push it down and carry on smoking.
And to compact it, I always thought it was compact in it as well.
Well, I don't know what tobacco they used then, but I've smoked many a pipe, and if you over compact it, it's not great. But they had better tobacco then. But I would take up pipe smoking because it is a very, especially. Oh, you can't smoke on the trains anymore.
It's
can you?
cool, and it's a dying art.
Yeah, and there's a very good tobacco shop in London where you can smoke your pipe. I do miss in the late 70s, early 80s, getting on a train with a massive hangover, getting in a carriage in a rush, and then suddenly realising I've got in the smoking carriage on a wet winter's evening, and there's been like 10 blokes going, and it just used to fill up with smog. But anyway,
my Uncle Dave, it reminds me of. He was one of my. He was one of the people who inspired me to do everything I do, metal detecting and archaeology wise, and the paranormal stuff. To be honest, because I've got one of his books which goes back to the 70s. I read from a child, and it always reminds me of him. And do you know what? He never wasted anything. His matchsticks, when he burnt the matchstick down from lighting his pipe, because you're not supposed to use a lighter, you're supposed to use a match. When he let it burn down, they were cribbage sticks.
Oh.
We played cribbage with me dad.
Yeah. I just like that. Shag.
Old Shag, St. Brudo, Condor. Stephen Law found a tin of McCrystal snuff last week.
I've had stuff.
I used to work in an office with someone who smoked a pipe. Smoked like yellow ribbons hanging from the smell. I tell you what I haven't told you, Adrian. The boy Sadler, Mason, last week he said to us, I want to start collecting vintage lighters and fixing them. I was like, what? Yeah, I want to do that. I was like, well, why don't you get pocket watches and do? That's a good idea. So, well, I've got 3 pocket watches, very ornate. One was my dad's, 2 others that were bought for us, special edition Star Wars, Star Trek one, and a Harley Davidson one. And I said, why don't you have them? Because they were always going to be passed down to you. Start collecting pocket watches and start. That's a good idea, Dad. Anyway, he said he wanted a display cabinet. So last week we went to the Christmas market, and there's a place in Congleton called Acorn Mill, which is antiques, loads of floors of different antiques.
Acorn Antiques?
No, it's not Acorn Antiques off the Acorn Mill Antiques, not a Victoria Wood. Went in there, had a look around. He finds this ornate display cabinet. Oh, can I have that? 180 quid, proper antique. It's like, nah, mate, not having that. But it had the bureaus, the writing desk bureaus. That was on the base of it. So we're walking round, and he's looking at pocket watches, and he's looking at lighters, and he's also remember the, is it Vesta match boxes? Yeah, the metal ones. He wants them as well now. So how good's an 11-year-old kid wanting to collect that?
Yeah, I was just about to say, normally it's because they're smoking crack, but your boy's not like that. But kids today have loads of lighting paraphernalia, don't they, for their smoking habits? But I would say stick with lighters, because there are some 1920s, 30s, 40s lighters going for a lot of money. A lot of money. And you can pick them up in junk shops, boot sales, and all kinds of places. And I think, was it Remington made a really nice range of lighters. Anyway,
Southern Searcher reminds everybody that The Detectorist is just starting on BBC Two. But don't worry, you can get it on BBC iPlayer and watch it at any time. So you can carry on watching us to see who is the next winner on the big coil.
Do
you know what my brother used to have? It was like a big marble block about the size of your hand with one in the middle of it. Late 70s, early 80s.
They're quite good, they are. I can remember those. Am I sharing the screen?
Yes, please.
Right, so the last winner was Andrew Stott, and the next winner is
Peter Jackson. Well done. I thought The Lord of the Rings was fantastic, and well done on winning the prize.
He could be my wife's old teacher. He was called that.
Next up, Mr. Gaylord. And the winner is
Stephen Worthington with a lowercase s. How many more have we got, Dave?
One more to do now, and then we'll do the other three in a bit, and then we'll do the metal detectors. And then we'll do the big reveal for the last 10 minutes or so. Is that okay?
Yep, perfect. So, well done, Stephen. One more, Dave. Yep.
Yes, please. And the winner is
Elasifier. Oh, it's interesting
Hannah
name.
Elasifier.
Elasifier. Well done, Hannah. Well done. Well done, Stephen. Well done, Hannah.
Elasifier.
Oh,
Hannah.
no.
And we've got one more left for this. No, we don't. That was the last one in this segment, Adrian.
I've just lost one of my bells. Falling off. That's interesting. What
should we talk about now?
We could talk about the prizes. We've got the McGrafter here. There. And those who've got one will know it is like magic. It's like when, how can I explain it? It's like when you put thermal insoles in a pair of boots. You think, why haven't I done this years ago? The McGrafter is a British-made spade by a guy called Paul. He's got disabilities, isn't he, Dave? And he struggles. Yeah. He's got a lot of pain. He works on his own, and he makes these for people. They're all hand-built. He's got it there.
Look, I can hold it in my mouth.
Now,
when you get it in the post, it'll have teeth marks on, but it's all right, really.
Now, Paul designed this spade about a couple of years ago, and one of the reasons being is because he's got severe back pain and he loves detecting, but carrying the spade is heavy and cumbersome at times for him, especially if you're out for like 6 or 7 hours. So he designed this spade. It's got a carbon fibre graphite shaft, and it's not Chinese cheap carbon fibre. It's about as high end as you can get, isn't it, Dave? We won't go into details, but it's used in more powerful and important things than digging. It's not cheap. It's a lot of money, but that's a big but. The next most important thing to your detector is your digging tool. And not only is it good for protecting your back and digging, but also you're carrying it around all day, and it's lightweight. I've got 2 of these, I think, and I tested them out when he was prototyping them years ago. But I highly recommend them. I think they're fantastic.
I had one over between 2 tables on the legs, jumping up and down on it. And Shane, when he done the review, Shane was driving back and over his car on it.
Yeah, I must admit, we put this over 2 chairs at Rodney Cook, and Dave did stand on it.
and it bowed a bit, and Paul at McGrafter was like this.
Dave, don't do that, don't do that. And it was just normal and carried on.
Yeah. And if you go to McGrafter, that's megrapta.co.uk, McGrafter, MEGRAPHTA.
It's Yorkshire for me grafter, as in me tool that I use, me grafter.
Yeah, me grafter. I'm not sure if he's got many in stock, but he's
actually, if I remember correctly, I think he stopped stock for Christmas. They're having 2 weeks off, so they've put the stock onto zero on the website until about the 4th of January, something like that. Lovely bloke. Do you know what? I was driving home from work last night listening to Great Stitch Radio. Simon Mayo doing the daily drama. And the person who was on last was called Paul. And I've actually messaged him to see if it was him, because it sounded just like him. He's got a certain mannerism, hasn't he, when he speaks, Paul? And he was exactly the same.
But bookmark it on your browser, and when you've got a bit of money or Christmas money, I recommend buying one. He's got different variants now. He's got a one-piece one, hasn't he? Like Mark II, Mark III, or whatever. But one of them breaks down to about that big, so you can put it in your rucksack.
Which Digger Dawn actually had and took away to America with her.
Yes, and everyone was commenting.
Yeah.
What the one you've got there that we're giving away?
That's a set standard version, but I've got the one of the original ones. Tony Kaywood has tested most of the early designs, if not continuously still. If you want to see any videos, obviously go up to TCD Tax or the Staffordshire Searcher, and you'll see videos on it there. But the one I've got extends to, I don't know, shoulder height. So mint to walking with, especially when I'm physically buggered. Eddie Irvin says Lothian Relics Charity Digs are running a raffle with the spades until the McGrafter shop reopens. So there you go. Look for Lothian Relic Charity Digs, and you'll find raffles there, no doubt. Lovely bloke, Paul. He would message me most days to see how I was while I was poorly, and I do appreciate that. Right, Adrian, our last round of 3 before we go to the metal detectors, please.
Have you got my... Oh, yeah. Here we go. Good luck.
Have you got my... Yeah. Paul Tongue.
Well done, Paul.
Tongue.
Well done, Paul.
Next up, Adrian.
Oh, Adam Staples.
Adam Staples. If you get yourself over to Essex Coin Auctions, Adam Staples obviously is one of the people who runs that and the auctioneer. Give it a look, because he's bob on, isn't he, Adrian? Lovely bloke too.
Yeah.
And his really dog, I think everybody in the world who meets his dog wants his dog, but I love his dog. Last one, please, Adrian.
Certainly, dear.
Adam Staples even in the chat. Hello, Adam. Percy Thrower. Vania. Vania. Is his Vania than mine?
Percy Vania. Well done, Percy.
Right.
We'll find out what you've won in the next few minutes.
Now, say about 5 minutes' time, we've got 2 more left to draw for envelopes 1 and envelope 2, which Adrian will draw. I don't know what's in either until we open them, and we'll save them to last when we're opening them to find out. But remember, if you aren't in the chat tonight to say hello, then we won't be able to issue the prize. The rule from the very start was you have to be watching the show to claim your metal detector. Is that fine, AIDS?
Yes.
AIDS. Of course, it's called your AIDS.
Oh,
sorry.
20 years ago, so AIDS. Yes, 2 metal detectors. The Garrett Ace 400i, kindly donated by Regton's. Very capable machine. Bit old now, but this one's brand new, but very capable machine. And then we've got the Rootus Versa, which you know I love Rutuses, don't you, David?
Yes.
And this has got the ability to update it like the Atrix over your phone, so you can do it in the field. You don't need to plug any cables in or anything. And the latest update, I could sit here and talk about all night, but it is an amazing machine.
But David cut you off.
Yeah, Dave will cut me off. But it's lightweight, it's compact, and it's got an exceptionally long battery life. And it's made by those lovely people in Poland, Rutus, who've been going for donkey's years. And
lovely as well, Viola and Eric, aren't they?
Yeah, Eric is he's the guy who develops the machine. He is a genius. If he was alive in the Second World War, he would have been snapped up by Hitler, just like that, because he is very good at electronics.
Well, the Americans would have had him over there making doodle bugs and such like.
Yeah.
Or on the Philadelphia experiment.
He'd be on the V20.
Or was it the Manhattan experiment? Manhattan.
I don't know.
Adrian has talked James Barnes into a Rusus.
Well, I would highly recommend it.
Get yourself to Detechnix.
Yeah, Detechnix. They've been selling really well. I think now they've actually got it that it's compact, lightweight, and as opposed to the other machines, it's on a par with all the high-end machines now. And I'm not going to go technical. There's certain things you can do with the software, which you can almost see the ground through your ears, if that makes sense. If you can turn it on and detect with it like a basic detector, not a basic detector. Sorry, I'm not going to go on more, but yeah, it's really, really
I've got a top tip, Adrian. And it's only just come to me. I saw somebody put a top tip in a Facebook group the other day saying, so your coil and such like doesn't get dirty, spray WD-40 all over it first. Don't do that. Use silicone spray. What?
No. You can, but it doesn't really work. Do you know what the best thing is?
No, because my top tip's gone down the shitter now, hasn't it?
Oh, sorry. Well, it does work.
Oh, there's a new segment. Dave's top tips.
Will weigh is Rutus left-hand drive. No. It's got dual controls. You can use it on both arms. And I would recommend buying two machines and having one on each arm.
Anyway, what's your top tip for not having to clean your machine as much?
I recommend coating or keeping it clean with a silicone spray or something, but you've got to be careful because some of the plastics and the rubbers go funny. But the best thing I've found is go onto Wish or Temu and buy a load of shower caps, a clear plastic shower cap.
Which is just what James Roberts of the MOD said, and Rob Lewis.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, shower caps. I won't say the brand.
So every time I go to a hotel now, I'm to rob the shower caps.
If they do them,
acquire the shower caps.
I bought about 100 for like £2 off Wish a few years ago. I've got them, loads of them, but some are thin and they break easily. But there is a certain brand of detector, as you know, David. I've got a few. There's a certain brand that seems to attract mud more than others, and I don't quite know why. Don't know if it's the plastic.
My lab does.
There's a certain there's certain machines that attract it more than others, especially me in Essex, the clay soil. Anyway,
shall we do the big draw?
Yeah.
This is for the metal detectors. Adrian, pick a number between 1 or 2.
2.
Okay, and then spin the coil, and this is for number 2.
Good luck.
So the winner of this metal detector, number 2, is Dave Braley. Dave, can you make yourself known in the chat? If you are not in the chat, we will be redrawing it. Adrian, spin that coil.
Shall we wait for Dave?
No. Spin the coil.
You sure?
I'm keeping my eye on the chat, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good luck.
Lee Perrin.
Perrin.
Son of Reginald.
Lee
So,
Perrin.
can Lee Perrin identify himself?
I knew this was going to happen.
You carry on talking, Adrian, and I will.
I
Will the real Dave
think-
Braisley please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up.
I think we will give them a minute because they could
Okay,
be.
I'm clock watching as well.
Oh, dear Dave. Philip Wills, I just checked to see if you've contacted us on the Big Detecting Show website for your pinpointer. I haven't received anything yet. I don't think. What's going on there? No. Oh, hang on. It takes a while. The computer syncs and does things. So, Philip Wills, don't forget to send me your details. Go to bigdetectingshow.com.
I sent it to editor. Don't send it to editor because
Send what?
it's pap. I have to, while I'm off over the holiday, I'm going to reorganize my entire Arkham and Big Detective Show things because I always end up faffing it up because the server's wrong. Right, we've had a minute. Either Dave or Lee have not said, "Here I am."
Right, let's move on.
So we will move. Southern Search is saying he's Lee Perrin. Can anybody confirm he's Lee Perrin? Can you Facebook message me, Dave Sadler? Facebook message me, obviously, because then your real name will come up. If you can do that, I'll accept it because obviously Southern Searcher, I've no idea who Southern Searcher is, sadly. So if you could do that, I would appreciate. Right, okay. So the other one, which was Dave Braley, he hasn't popped up. Scrub his name out. Adrian, can you spin that coil?
Here we go. 50% success rate so far. Mark
Calverley. Mark, you've got 1 minute.
Please don't say you're the big coil man or something like that and it causes confusion.
Lee Perrin, I can confirm Lee Perrin is a winner. He's messaged
Well
me.
done, Lee.
Thanks, Lee. Lee, do you actually live in Papua New Guinea or are you in England? Because you live in Papua New Guinea, you won't be winning.
I don't think he does. Oh, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? If we get.
So
all
who are
the
we
things
waiting for now? Mark Calverley.
Yeah, Mark, are you there? Is anybody there? Is anybody there, Mark? See, we're good like this. We don't just give it away to people. We did this before, didn't we? We gave it away to people who'd never watched the show.
Yeah.
So if you're watching, you're still in with a chance of winning a detector. Michael James Gardner's here. Is it a minute, Dave?
Minute's up. Let's do
Let's
it again.
go again.
Adrian, spin that coil.
Edward
Burns. He's actually in Reading and not in Papua New Guinea.
Right, okay. Good old Book of Faces. Fraser Robertson, we'll try. Keep going. Am I in this? I don't know,
Absolutely
Kevin.
no idea.
Right. This isn't too bad. I thought at least
Oh, there's
evening.
my niece. Hello, Emma Marie. Say
Emma
hello to my
Marie
niece,
Sadler.
Adrian.
Hello, Emma Marie. Emma Marie Sadler. That's a nice name. Well, the Sadler bit, probably not. But
Emma's actually one of the only family members I can remember her date of birth. It's my favourite niece.
Gareth Howard always gets Reading and Papua New Guinea mixed up. I
Right.
do as well.
We have waited again for Edward Burns. There's no Edward Burns. I don't know what he burns, but he's certainly not burning this metal detector. And my daughter's here, Alex McKay. Say hello to Alex.
Hello, Alex.
Spin that coil.
Oh. Tony Kaywood.
Dominic Brown. I'm not recognising any of these names.
No.
Come on, Dominic.
Come on, Dominic.
Come on, Dominic. We'll
He's
even
sitting there
accept it as
watching
if it's Dom.
He's sitting there watching the Detectorist Christmas special thinking, yeah, I might take up this hobby. I just need to get a detector. Can't really afford one at the moment.
Phillips sent an email via the website now.
Did it work? Yeah, it would have worked. Yes, thank you, Philip. Got that. Top man. Thank you.
Philip's not somewhere like, I don't know, Madagascar, is he? Hello, James.
No, Philip lives in Salcott-cum-Burley.
For everybody who knows me in the chat, and you, Adrian, this weekend, I'm meeting my daughter's boyfriend for the first time. Talk amongst yourselves.
You can
Right,
have fun with that.
that's gone. Adrian,
Right.
spin that coil.
Oh,
Josh
lovely.
Leahy. He's got a brother called Odell. Odell.
Yes.
Don't need the boys, Stephen. She knows I don't need the boys.
It's sad, isn't it? Because
Lee Perrin, you've won a metal detector. We'll reveal what it is at the end of the show.
What?
What Alex
Josh
doesn't realise, by the way, is that we metal detectorists know places to bury things.
Yeah. And yeah, where they won't be found.
Josh Leahy, where are you?
10, 9,
9.
1. Right, here we go again.
We're going.
There is a lot of people in there. Oh, no! You can't win it.
Throw it in, draw it again.
Top man. Why did you? Oh, because you tested it, didn't you?
Yes.
When I said to you,
You said test it
I
for me.
said test it for me, the website.
Fucking
So it
brilliant.
worked. That'd be midnight now. Oh,
James Price, also
Price.
known as Tank.
he's a big old boy. Dave Sadler, Adrian Gaylor. That would be classic, that would, wouldn't it?
Imagine if I'd have won the Versa as well.
Tony Kaywood, don't let him hear the first one, no. Load of crap. Can't
I
get,
don't
can't
win
get to
nothing,
grips with it.
me. Gareth Howard's
Gareth
vouching
Howard.
for me. I've always had time for Gareth.
Right. I think.
No. No James Tank. Spin it again.
Oh, hang on.
Where? What?
Well, someone's put well done. Oh, he's not won it, though. Right, we go again. Just checking he's not there, is he?
Tank's not in the house, so he can't win, I'm afraid. That was the rule all along. Jill Brown. I'm not writing anything else on the envelope. Looks like a bloody doctor's book now. Jill Brown. Jill. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Adrian, spin that coil.
If you do come in after we've spun it, you still can't win. Sorry.
Aaron Burnett. Who are these people? Never heard of them.
This is the problem with social media. You have all these people getting involved, and then they're not. Maybe you should set up a membership thing or something. I think Aaron has been in the chat before.
It's a local show for local people.
Yes.
Well done,
Who
Randall.
said that?
Rob Randall.
Oh, Rob, yeah, it's the local people. Papa Lazarou did enter.
You're my wife now, Dave.
Dave.
Spin it.
Right, let's go.
Michael Gardner said that he's only just got involved, obviously, for this, and he loves it. So thank you, Michael, for coming along. Sadly, we are here every week from 8 o'clock. Or
Sorry.
you can watch it on a rerun or listen to the podcast.
Oh,
Andrew Robinson.
got an Alan. Where's my name? Martin, it might come up. I'll tell you what, it's looking quite.
We've only got 4
Yeah, the
names left on it.
The odds are improving.
Yes,
we
Adam,
only had-
Detectorist is on BBC Two. Christmas special from last time. You're still a Grockle, Donna. No, Donna, you're actually above a local. I don't know what's above a local, but you're one of them. Spin the coil.
Come on, Andrew. You in the house? No, he's not.
Steve Barry. No, Steve Barry. Spin the coil. Only joking. Steve Barry, come on down.
Even Steve Sifter has better luck with spinning the wheel. No, I think he would have been able to type that by now, Dave.
Yeah, crack on. Jamie Thompson. Just dropped the mic. I've lost me pen
Is that-
now. Where's
Is
my
that a
pen?
song?
What-
David
what?
Lane. Actually, that's a good idea. If you, oh no, because there's more than 30 people watching.
Where's my pen? How can I get
On the
that
floor.
now? It's
Do you
not.
hate
It
it?
bounced and it's gone down the back of my computer.
Do you know what I hate? When you've got your shaft between your legs and you're putting a new coil on, and you lose those little grommets for your
Yeah.
coil, and they bounce, and they always
Spin the
disappear.
coil.
Sorry. He's
Philip
watched the
Lacey.
show.
Philip Lacey. Philip Lacey. Philip Lacey. Philip Lacey. Philip Lacey. Come on. We can't do the randomizer, George, because there's so many people from so many different streams watching. There's 137 from the places I control, but I don't control all the places that it's streamed from. Therefore, some people just won't be able to enter. What was his name? Philip Lacey? Richard Lacey, close, but no detector. Spin the pies.
Dark Knight Detectorist, multiple shafts. That's okay if you've got 1 or 2 machines, but
Spin a coil.
when I've got a few. Oh no!
Gary Rayner. Gary Rayner. I know he's
I
watching
know
the
him.
show.
If he's
Gary Rayner is watching the show.
he was watching the show. He was watching the show.
Gary, are you still here?
If he's gone to bed, he was watching the show. He was in the chat.
Gary Rayner's here. Well
top
done,
man.
Gary.
Whee!
You have
Well
won
done,
a metal
Gary.
detector.
Top man, top man. Oi!
Right.
I can
Finally.
save on postage on it. Well done,
Well,
everyone.
you might
who
not
took
save
part.
on postage. You don't know what metal detector he's won.
Well, I haven't got either of them anyway. Well, I have got one of them, but he's not having my one. But yeah. Top man, well done,
Right.
everyone. Patience for watching.
Jeffrey Cox, spelt with an X, not a CKS, has won a carbon. Mine's gone blank. Composite cleaning pencil kit.
Not this one, but you've won all the.
Mick Gardiner has won some 13.5 leather goods. 13.5 leather goods. I know what they are.
He's at Rodney Cook. Good guy, really nice.
Daniel Nitecki has won another CCP kit. Andy Hales has won who was this? Andy Hales has won a ArkMD Mag bundle. Oh, shit. Hold on, I've just pressed all the keys on my keyboard. Vinny Styles has won a £50 voucher from Dragon Detecting.
Thank you, Dragon Detecting.
Thank you, Jordan. I forgot to give him a mention earlier. Donna Martin has won a McGrafter spade from McGrafter.
Oh, nice one, Donna.
Well done, Donna. Keith Ellis has won Roman buckles and brooches from Greenlight Publishing. Donna's done well. 2 weeks and 2 things that she's won.
Yeah.
Tony Gordon has won bear with me because I've actually, where's it gone? Oh, here it is. Another ArkMD Mag bundle. Simon Webber has won
a calendar,
a carbon composite pencil case kit. They're blank envelopes because I forgot to put an F. I brought them there just in case. Oh, there's one fell down there.
It might not be a
Percy
dark one.
with the Vania Won the Eye has won a 13.5 coasters and keyring from 13.5 leather. Look for 13.5 leathers on Facebook. I saw him this morning. He'd made, you know, the little lighters we were on about before. Zippo lighters, are they called?
Yeah.
He'd made one of them, a case for it, you know, for on the side of your belt and what have you. And he'd done basket weave on it, you know, the imprint. Absolutely
Nice.
Beautiful. Adam Staples has won a Savage to Searcher bundle from Shane. Paul's Tongue, got one then, has won two full adult weekend Rodney Cook Memorial tickets from the RCM. Thank you, Gary,
Nice
and
prize.
well done, Paul Tongue.
Yeah.
Hannah has won Finds Identified 2 from Greenlight Publishing. Paul Tongue's in the chat as well. Well done, Paul. You're going to the RCM. Stephen Worthington has won Discovering Jewellery from Greenlight Publishing.
You book this
When you
list.
do come to the
Massive.
RCM, come and pay us a visit and say hello. We would love to meet you. In fact, we'd love to meet everyone, of course. Peter Jackson, who made Avatar, has won Book Wars Book of the Year, The Accidental Detectorists from Adrian and Dave.
Good book. Brilliant book. If you haven't read it, Accidental Detectorist. It's on Amazon.
Philip
Get it.
Will has won. Adrian?
Oh,
Gareth
brand
Howard
new.
has won Adrian's special prize.
That
Andrew Stotty Cake has won
and that.
a family of 4 Ministry of Defence,
Detect.
I always do that. Ministry of Detect weekender ticket from the Ministry of Detect. Avatar was James Cameron. I meant Lord of the Rings. Sorry. I'm getting tired now. I've been up since early. Sebastian Pinion has won a CCP case kit from Carbon Composite Cleaning Pencil. Thank you, Graham, for supporting us constantly throughout the year and for being a darn good friend who sends me pork scratchings. Now, to the final 2. Lee Perrin was the first winner. And Gary Rayner was the second winner. Thank you, Tony Kaywood. The winner of the Reuters Versa is Gary Rayner.
Hey, well done, Gary. Hey, look at
So that means that
Yours.
Lee Perrin, you have won the Garrett Ace 400i.
Brand new. Thank you, Regtons. Regtons Metal Detectors. Top people for giving us that
And thank
giveaway
you to
tonight.
Tony Kaywood, to Shane,
And Reuters.
to Composite Cleaning Pencil, to McGrafter from Dragon Detecting, to Rodney Cook Memorial, to the Ministry of Detect. And is there anybody I forgot?
McGrafter.
Oh, Greenlight
McGrafter.
Publishing, obviously. How can we forget them? And to everybody else who was, because I've actually built up a bit of a prize bag over the year, which is where some of the ArcMD mag prizes are going to be coming from. So obviously, thanks to everybody who has passed on bits and bobs over the year. It's been a phenomenal year.
And thank you all those for watching me and Dave. And thank you especially to that man for this show, because I'm just a co-host. I come on. He's the one who's behind it all. He does all the computerized stuff.
You do you do all the other stuff. The pictures and the website and such like. And ArcMD website.
Yeah.
And you've been a fantastic friend the entire year, and spending the time I spent with you at RCM and Detectable were the highlights of my year. We had a right good laugh. Especially at Detectable.
Even though you did decide to turn up at my tent with my son at 2:00 in the morning naked and say, "All right, lads," and we unzipped.
No, I wasn't with your son naked. You were already in the tent with your son.
Yeah, but you were naked outside. But anyway, people don't want to know that. It's quite funny, and it frightened the life out of me. Just when you're getting off to sleep and you wake up and you look and you expect to go, "Yes, mate," and all you see is just something, not a face.
Something
There's a long nose, but yeah. But no, thank you everyone for watching tonight and staying late, and well done to all the winners. And like Dave said, thank you so much for all the people who've kindly donated. And if you've got a few quid, which not many of us have got, support them. Go to Dragon Detecting, look at a Rootless Metal Detector, go to greenlightpublishing.com, bookmark the McGrafter Spade, 100% go to compositecleaningpencil.com and
definitely
look at his
go on
products.
Metal Detectives. Ministry of Detect Digs.
Yes, definitely.
Shane and I will have more digs coming up this year, Staffordshire Searchers. The show's going to be evolving and adding things to it. Great new guest. If you want to come on, give us a shout. I forced James from the Ministry of Detect to come out of his comfort zone, and he now comes on the show. Possibly. And thank you to you, most of all, the viewers, for making it worthwhile coming on the show. And when you do come and say hello at any of the events, we would love to see. We would appreciate speaking to you, because the show, we're just the drivers. It's your show. We're just a pair of daft arseholes that you have to put up with every week. So,
who like drinking.
And Gareth
fantastic
Howard,
Christmas.
I'll send your present out as well.
Have a fantastic Christmas. We look forward to the new year. Don't forget, it won't be the new year before you see us. Next week, we'll be back with Tom Dempster, Otis Arms. We'll be talking
That'd be
about
good.
a project that he's been doing where he's been working on his house and deciding it has suddenly become, not deciding, and it has suddenly become an archaeological dream to the Quest Q80. So,
Multi-frequency.
hope you all get some lovely prizes. If you're bored, don't forget there's a backlog of podcasts and big detecting shows on YouTube. And also, the ArcMD mag has suffered while I've been off poorly, so it hasn't been updated. I had stuff put on, but there's lots of new content going to be coming on there in the next week, and that's all free as well. Good night, everybody. Have a great Christmas.